The Steelers are ready to do battle with Ben Roethlisberger and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Oh, and I think they got it. Yes, the Steelers have it. I can't say that's something you see often, but it worked out for them. Tie game. They try to get the ball back, and they do.
Let's go. You know, when I was a kid, my dad used to give me a lot of tales about this guy called Old Mo. I never knew who Old Mo was. Now I do. It's Old Momentum, and they want to keep riding it.
Old Mo. Is that a true story? Or?
True story.
I love your pops. And this will be caught by Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Give him 30 yards there.
Nice play, baby. Nice play.
Here we go.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height. Sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there if he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves him time and actually completes a play a little bit quicker than it normally does for a quarterback who has to slide and find open space to throw.
Here we go.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
4 down, check, 4 down.
On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's going to have a 1st down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. Roethlisberger hooking up with Brown to get the Steelers a first. A first opportunity for the Steelers in the red zone. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17. Now Roethlisberger. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Chances are good he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a 3rd.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Roethlisberger. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
I don't think either one of us is surprised about who they just targeted on that one. I mean, they're going to try and get to him as much as possible. Off to a nice start, but unable to haul that one in.
Yeah, already looked his way a couple of times on this opening drive. Can't connect there. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
4 down.
Again, it's Roethlisberger. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25.
We always talk about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. And Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers will jump out to a 3-zip lead. So an opening drive field goal maybe doesn't whip this crowd into a frenzy, but I think that they will take the early lead.
There's no doubt about it. They will always take the early lead, and maybe that celebration comes later if they play well and they can break things open. But right now, this was all about letting the offense just get settled in.
And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Number 19 on the return.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 22.
Show that bench release and go.
We got 3, fellas. We got
44.
Check 4.
Here's the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
This is Bell on the dump-off. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
let's go.
Strong right, strong right, strong right.
Double, double. AB. Squirrel.
Watch the edge.
Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down. Being chased out left. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
Focus.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Now Roethlisberger to throw on second down. He's going deep for Brown. And they went for a big play through the air on second down. Couldn't connect. Now it's third.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, and have them back on their heels.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Three down.
Here's Roethlisberger to throw. Eluding the pressure right. James has it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Roethlisberger to his big target, James, all 6-7 of him for a Steeler first down. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. On first down, it's Roethlisberger. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's James. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Well, they're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this, and hey, you know, how you guys going to come out of the gate? I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want it.
I didn't offer mine.
You know, you were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
Now bid hit, and he lost the football. It's loose, and it's picked up by the Steelers. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk-reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
So should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
They'll get a couple yards on that one, and it'll make it a second down. Back with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's Steeler football. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Now Roethlisberger goes underneath for Bell. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down.
Kings. Double bump.
Let's get the ball.
On second down, here's Roethlisberger. Over the middle here to Brown. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. And they get to him with a pressure as Roethlisberger goes down.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the former first-rounder Artie Burns.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Tight end right.
Middle.
Roethlisberger with a give to Bell.
Check 26.
There he goes inside the 30. Le'Veon Bell, it's a foot race. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Le'Veon Bell, 44 yards. And the Steelers are able to strike for 6. Boswell good with the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Boswell on now to kick this one away.
Touchdown.
And the Steelers set to take the field. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does, depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
You don't want no problem. You don't want no problem from me.
2 minutes to go here in the first half. Back to Heinz Field after this.
Man left.
8. Squirrel.
Under team.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Open man is Switzer, complete. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Big.
We got three down.
Kings.
Let's go. Watch 98.
On second down, it's Bell. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success.
Double.
51's a mic. 51.
Double bump.
Hey, man. Watch the boot.
AB.
Mike 51.
Now Roethlisberger to throw. He'll get this one to Switzer. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Now the Steelers hustling up to the line of scrimmage.
Mike 51.
On second down, Roethlisberger. Over the middle, complete. That's Brown. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
And there's a man they call AB, always a volume receiver. He gobbles up catches. Holds the number 2 and number 4 spots for most receptions in a season in NFL history. And in 2015, just 7 catches shy of setting the single-season mark for most receptions, currently held by Marvin Harrison, a Hall of Famer.
Yeah, he had 136 catches that year on the heels of 129 the season before. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
Snickers, you got to spin.
Tight right. Hey, guys.
To throw again is Roethlisberger. Looking for the end zone. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver that time. And it's 3rd and short. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Quarter.
51.
Big.
51.
Back.
3rd and 2. Now Roethlisberger. He gets it to Brown, complete. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Not time enough for a play and then a timeout, you wouldn't think. So with 4 seconds left, they're going for it.
Hey, we got 3 down, 3 down. You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there.
Show that bench release and go.
Mike's 51. It's
Kings.
It's our time. 25.
Focus.
Check 25.
Kings.
51's the Mike. 51's the Mike.
Final play of the half. It's Roethlisberger. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Le'Veon Bell in the final seconds of the first half. And the Steelers are able to strike for 6. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead is now 10-7. Boswell on now to kick this one away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the young men. Time for a break. You sure you're ready for the third quarter? Need to use a bathroom or anything? All right, cool. Let's go. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Steeler offense now with a football first here to begin the third quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Eight.
Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Going top shelf for Smith. And that's caught inside the 30. And he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory. A big play. Smith-Schuster on the throw from Big Ben. 59 yards.
Single. I got a single in the slot.
Show that bench release and go.
Check 31.
Snickers. 66. Corner.
Mike 34.
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
And when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
Watch the screen. Check 52.
Kings.
Ben to throw again. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
But it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have that center-eligible stuff, but still a lot of guys to account for.
Watch the screen.
Squirrel.
Hey, check back.
On 3rd and goal, Roethlisberger. This will be caught at about the 6. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's 4th and goal. And Boswell's kick is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. 5 yards on the pickup, and it'll be a 2nd down. Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
4 down.
To throw here, Roethlisberger. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Bud Dupree leading the surge there. He drops him for a loss of 6.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through picking up the first.
Snickers.
Now Roethlisberger on first down. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back-to-back 11-yard gains, and they've got another first down. On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Bud Dupree, a former first-round pick, in on the stop.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down. Here's Roethlisberger. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And they do get him down, but not before he reaches the 4-yard line. He got 29 yards that time. It's the Steelers with the football, but trailing here as we get going in quarter number 4. They come up on a 1st and goal and most likely 4-down territory as they need a touchdown and the PAT for the lead. Now it's Roethlisberger, and his throw is incomplete. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me that option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
Focus. Big.
Hey, switch gears.
Play action. It's Roethlisberger. Forced out to his left. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. Trying to get their tight end involved finally. That's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, it didn't look his way at all in the first half, and I'll bet you the offensive coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he can be a big-time playmaker for us.
First carry for James Conner, and he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Let's go.
Brandon, it's easy to make decisions from right up here where we are, right in the cheap seats, but let's be frank about this one. This isn't even a decision as far as I'm concerned. They have to go for it here. Field goal does you almost no good as time's running out in the game. If you want to win, you have to be aggressive here.
And that is incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Steeler defense will celebrate the goal line stand. The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
Okay, baby, I see you.
Let's go.
Tight end right.
AB.
4 down. Check. 4 down.
Here's Roethlisberger. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. Call it a pickup of 7, and it's a second down. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is it not? With his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play. But what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker.
They give him a gain of 38.
That was an excellent read right there. Saw cover 1. That means it's just a single high safety, so you know if you throw the ball to the outside part of the field, help is going to be a little bit late getting there. And he puts one out there for a big-time completion.
From the red zone now, here's Roethlisberger on first down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Give him 3 on the play, and it'll be second down.
Number 7 completes the pass. No gain on the play.
Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this.
Watch tight end. Tight right. 3 down.
8.
Lucky.
Again, it's Roethlisberger. A screen to Bell. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's third down. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. And the Steelers on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
Single. Check three.
Kings.
Mike 34. Bandit. SOS.
Kings.
Check Mike 34. Hey, keep it up.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. And Boswell's kick is good. And now it's a 2-score game at 9, 16-7. So that's a big one. Obviously, Charles makes it a two-score game, his third field goal of the game, able to knock it through.
Yeah, not exactly free and clear yet, but as a defense, you get to play a little bit looser, don't you? Because you do now have a little bit of a margin of error, don't you?
Now the Steelers offense gets ready to get back onto the field. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a fourth down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went for it. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Cameron Hayward in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
That's right. That's what I'm talking about, baby. That's what I'm talking about.
Here's Roethlisberger. He's going to let it fly. And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on, third down. Tried to go for the big one there on second down. Now they're likely down to their final two plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
And this is going to be incomplete.
Let's face it, you can run the route tree as many times as you want, get in sync, practice it, do all those things. But once you get to game speed, it doesn't always time up quite that well. That one goes incomplete.
Here we go. It's Roethlisberger on fourth down. Now he steps away. And that is caught. He's got his running back downfield. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. Felt compelled to go for it there on fourth down, trailing in the fourth quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a fourth down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Right. He's tight right here. He's tight on the right.
Snickers, you got to spin.
Throwing now is Roethlisberger. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Morgan Burnett. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
34 is the mic.
The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee. And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5.
Let's go.
Double tight. 3 down.
Set it.
The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee. And Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.